Davia Shepherd, CEO and owner of Gentleman Counseling, and you're tuned into Ladies Power Lunch.
Hi, I'm Nadine Keller, CEO of Precision Sales Coaching and Training, and you are tuned into the Ladies Power Lunch Show.
Hi, I'm Debbie Sodergren, the CEO of Up Vibrations, and you are plugged into the Ladies Power Lunch Show.
Hi, I'm Christy Sullivan, human design expert, author, and speaker, and you are tuned into the Ladies Power Lunch Show.
Hi, I'm Keisha Zullo, president of Events of Joy, and you're tuned into the Ladies Power Lunch Show.
Hi, I'm Mary Colangelo. I'm an international fashion therapist, and you are tuned in to the Ladies Power Lunch Show.
Hi, I'm LaQuisha Clements, the CEO of Freedom Life Therapy and Wellness. You are tuned in to the Ladies Power Lunch Show.
Hi, I'm Kiana Coachman Strickland, also known as DJ Q Boogie. I'm the founder of Female DJ Association, and you are
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Grow Your Business Smarter, Live Your Optimal Life TV show. Hi, I am your host. My name is Dr. Davia Shepherd. Let's talk a little bit about some of the fun stuff that happened about, is it 2 weeks now since we've been back from retreat? Oh my goodness, it feels like such a long time ago. I'm already ready to go on the next retreat. But you went on our Ladies Power Lunch spring retreat, and it's so important for me to stress that these retreats are the retreats for the retreat leaders, the retreats for the folks who are taking care of everybody else. This is a place where they come to get filled up and get supported so that they can go back into the world and be their most amazing self. So we have had a wonderful retreat in the spring, and we do have another retreat coming up in the fall and another one in the spring next year. So if for any reason you're interested in learning more about our Ladies Power Lunch Live Your Optimal Life retreats, may I invite you, just go to growsmarter.com/retreat. So tell us, Hillary, tell us all the things. Tell us about the experience that you had aboard the Celebrity Reflection. So for those of you who are new to Ladies Power Lunch retreats, we host our retreats on a cruise ship, and they are retreats that we host on a premium cruise line, so that it gives you an opportunity to get away from the hectic hustle and bustle on the traditional cruise company and to actually have a relaxing retreat. And all our accommodations are at that spa level, and there are certain amenities that we make sure are available for you, and it's just a relaxing opportunity. And also we build in some transformational components as well. So our cruise went out of Port Everglades in Fort Lauderdale. So my first question to you is, can you just give me an overall picture of what you thought of this idea of having a retreat on a cruise? How did that land for you in the beginning?
Well, the truth is you and the other retreat providers really set the stage ahead of time with some meetings on Zoom, where I got into the headspace of working on myself. And I had some things that I really wanted to work on. One was building confidence. So I sort of was zoomed in, but I wasn't quite sure. I'd only been on one other cruise before, and I wasn't quite sure how this one was going to go, if it was going to be distracting or how we were going to do that. So I was a little, worried a little bit about whether I was going to get my needs met in terms of the work that I wanted to do on myself.
Oh, okay, good to know. And then, like I said, we went out of Port Everglades, and you perhaps had an opportunity to enjoy Fort Lauderdale a little bit before the retreat. Did that happen?
Well, not so much Fort Lauderdale, but I did get to my hotel, and I did meet a couple of the other retreat goers for breakfast the day before, which was super fun. And then we stayed connected, and we went over to the port. And so we were sort of supporting each other in the, where are we? What are we doing kind of way.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see how the groups come together. That's always pretty interesting. And we love cruising out of Port Everglades because Fort Lauderdale as an area has so much amazing stuff that's available for people to take advantage of before and after retreat. I know for some of us, we found this amazing spa called Therme Retreat, and it was the best. So there's so much to do in the area, even before or after we get on retreat. How was embarkation for you? How was getting on the ship? Was it difficult? Sometimes people think it can be a hassle.
It was so easy. I was shocked. Like, it seemed obvious where to go. They took your luggage. They put your thing on. We had our little luggage tags. They didn't care if it was colored or not colored or whatever. They were super friendly. And then we went inside. The line moved, zip, zip, zip. The next thing you know, we were on the ship.
I had the opportunity to be in a press event for Celebrity some time ago, and the CEO said that they have an intention to get you from the pier to the ship in 15 minutes or less.
Pretty much. Yeah, it was amazing.
And he said, and I'm probably quoting him incorrectly, that you could probably get through faster, but you'd have to run. So
Yep.
I thought that was pretty amazing. I love that their embarkation process is easy because when we are bringing folks on retreat, we want it to be an easy experience. We want you to start off on the right foot.
Yeah, they give you a time that you're supposed to get there, and we got there super early. Nobody cared. They just kept you moving along. I think that's just a way to manage crowd control more or less. But
Mhm.
there was not a big crowd, and things went really smoothly.
The impression that I have is that pre-COVID, they had started some of these crowd movement
Mhm.
activities. And then once cruising resumed post-COVID, they had to implement certain activities for crowd movement in order for us to maintain social distancing. And so they had the opportunity to perfect it. And so now they have gotten really, really good at moving folks through.
Mhm, mhm.
What about when you got on, did you get a chance to go to your room?
Yep. I went straight to my room. It was ready, and it was beautiful. It was easy to find. Everything just was so smooth. The ship itself is huge and elegant inside. We were walking around. You see all the beautiful levels. You can see all the levels from the elevator, and you see the different seating areas where you can go and relax. And yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful. Did you get a chance to? One of my favorite things about Celebrity Reflection is the spa. I'm going to admit that I'm a spa baby. I
Me
enjoy
too.
a good thermal suite. I enjoy
Mhm.
being able to just relax and have a
Mhm.
treatment done. Did you get a chance to check out the spa?
I sure did. I was there several times. I got a wonderful, wonderful massage. I sat, I guess they're called thermal chairs, these
Mm-hmm.
amazing hot stone uh,
Mm.
lounge chairs. I almost didn't want to get up. I almost fell asleep. And then they have the cold room and the steam rooms and the saunas and all kinds of different treatments that you can get, and a wonderful exercise room with a ton of equipment. So it was really, really well organized and offered a lot.
And that's one of the things that we like to make sure that it's included as part of our retreat because we want folks to be able to, these women who come on our women's wellness retreats, they're taking care of everybody else. We want them to come on retreat with us and be taken care of. And so the thermal suite is included as part of the package. You get to, do the yoga and the meditation classes. You get to enjoy the fitness center, which is overlooking the ocean and so beautiful. It's really an opportunity to take care of yourself.
So I forgot to share one thing that happened, and it was just like it just struck me as amazing. So I go to sign in for my massage, and the massage therapist comes, and we go to walk. You walk down this spiral staircase to get to the room,
Yes.
and I walk over there, and there are these two women standing on the stairs, and I was just waiting for. I thought they were walking down the stairs, and they're just like, hi, I felt like a queen. They're like, hello, and they guide you down the stairs.
It's an opportunity to be taken care of. And like you talk about how caregivers, they're constantly focused on others. This is an opportunity for us to be the one taken care of. So I love, love, love that. Let's switch gears a little bit and talk about food, because one of the things when we're putting together our retreat packages, there's a lot of thought that goes into it. We really want to make sure that you have beautiful dining options, but you also know that sometimes beautiful dining options are not the healthiest. And so we really, really had to look among the options to see what was going to be the best choice. And the restaurant Blue is actually a healthy dining option that is a beautiful experience. Tell us a little bit about how you felt with the service and the food options that are available at the Blue restaurant.
Well, I have to say, and I think all the other women on the cruise that we shared the table every night, and the service was exceptional, and the food was, can't say more about it. It was fantastic. It was light. It was scrumptious. There was plenty of it. The portions were enormous, and you could have whatever you want, of course. And yeah, it was just fantastic. In fact, we tried another one of the restaurants just to get a change of pace one night, and we were highly disappointed in comparison. So yeah, that
It's
really.
almost like when you've had the thing about the celebrities that I personally enjoy all the dining options, but when you've had the best, which I think Blue is the best on the ship, the other options do pale in comparison. They really,
Yeah,
really
I
do.
mean, the other place was lovely and the service was fantastic, but the food was just not as fresh, as light, as well, well prepared.
Yeah. I would definitely have to agree with that. Did you get a chance? One of the women who she wanted to come on retreat with us, but she had a concern. She'd never been on a cruise before, and she thought that outside of our retreat programming, that she would be actually quite bored on a cruise ship. Tell us a little bit about any entertainment that you might have had a chance to experience.
Well, I tried to do all the things because they have a great schedule of things. So during the day, out by the pool, there's always a band. There's activities. I love dancing. I did all the dance activities. I did the line dancing. I did the nighttime dancing and under the moon. Everybody dresses in white, and it's like the full moon dance party. But then they had great entertainment, like top notch, beautiful performance. There was a great comedian, and then there was the captain of the ship was quite the character and quite talented, and he even had his own band one night. So some of the women and I went to different shows. And then the other thing that I really enjoyed was the art. And I didn't realize this, but Celebrity really curates a wonderful art exhibit, not just in their little gallery, but all over the ship. And I spent a good bit of time in the gallery talking to one of the people that worked there, because he was really quite the art. He just knew a lot about art, and it was great. I just loved it. I love the art. I really do enjoy that element of culture. So for me, that filled me up.
I love that. And if you are also an artist, there is an art studio on board where you can go and just be at sea, be at peace, and experience your art, see what pours through you in that environment. So I personally love to take our retreat groups into that art space and just see what comes up, see what creativity comes up. So it's such a great environment for all the things that we want to do. Let's talk a little bit about ports. Were you one of the folks who got a chance to do the dolphin experience?
I did, yes,
Yay!
yes. So yeah, Mary and I both went on the dolphin experience, and it was delightful. I mean, just being on the water. It was Key West. No, yeah,
Yes.
yes, that was Key West, and we went out. And what's fun for me, what was fun was looking back at the ship as you're getting farther away from the port and just seeing that.
It's a beautiful vista.
Yeah, and so we happened to see a lot of dolphins. Like, there were a few different pods that came around. We were surrounded by dolphins, and they were, coming over and jumping and doing all their things. And we did that for a while. And then we went further out and we did some snorkeling, which was also amazing because it's on a reef. And I didn't even know there's a whole reef along the East Coast there.
Yes.
And it was quite spectacular and really, really a wonderful experience. Yeah.
And finally, let's talk a little bit about the private island experience, because that's one of my favorite things to do when we go on Celebrity Reflection.
Yeah, well, there was nothing better, really. So we had the whole day on this island in the Bahamas, and we picked the area called Chill Island to spend the day. And some people did some snorkeling out. There's some area out there that you can look at. The ocean is this crystal turquoise color, and we're sitting under this cabana with the fan and having food and drinks and talking and going swimming and shopping and all the things. That was a lot of fun and really restful. I have a picture of myself. I don't know why I took this picture, but I'm lying there on the cushions with my eyes closed, and I definitely was very, very relaxed.
I love the cabana experience. And when we do host retreats on Celebrity Reflection and we go to the private island, getting a cabana for our group, or sometimes depending on how large our group is, we might have to get a few cabanas, but having that home base to be able to just relax in. Sometimes it gets a little hot on the island. There's a fan, there is service to bring you lunch and just take care of you in that theme of allowing yourself to be taken care of. So
Yeah.
I'm really glad that was meaningful for you.
Yeah, one of the guys who was our service person, he kept trying to get us to get ice cream, and we were like, no, we don't want ice cream. But finally, at the end of the day, he just came over with a bunch of ice cream cones, and we are like, of course we want ice cream.
Of course we want ice cream. I love it. I love it. That's so awesome. So one of the saddest days on a retreat is the day that you depart. But how was your debarkation? How smooth was it getting off the ship?
It was so smooth, I don't really even remember it, to be honest with you.
Because the facial recognition just speeds you right through.
I don't even remember any hassle at all. Yeah, everything just went very smoothly. There really was not a lot that you had to think about.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. And did you have an opportunity to enjoy any of Fort Lauderdale after? the
Well,
cruise when you
yes,
were
I
finding
did.
that?
I stayed an extra day, and a couple of the
Mhm.
women on the cruise and I stayed at this local Hilton that had this huge pool area and, great restaurant attached to it. And so we had an extra day just lounging at the pool and enjoying each other's company for just a little longer.
I usually recommend for folks to come in a day early at least and stay a day late and just enjoy Port Everglades and the surrounding Fort Lauderdale area, go on Las Olas, enjoy the beach because the beach in Fort Lauderdale is also wonderful. Those are my stomping grounds. That's where my family lives. And so it's always also a great opportunity for me to share Fort Lauderdale with folks who come on retreat with us. So I'm so glad that you had a great experience. And
Yeah, excellent.
I want to invite people to, you know, if you are a woman in business and you are in service of others in your business every single day, there is an opportunity for you to have not just a relaxing, rejuvenating, great vacation on a luxury cruise ship, but also to have a transformational experience. Come with us, change your perspective, and come back to the folks that you're here to serve renewed and ready to give them your all. Just go to growsmarter.com/retreat. You can see information about our upcoming retreats. So let's talk a little bit about what's been on my mind today. I'm trying to put out a blog post every Tuesday, Hillary, and I'm trying to give it this format of top 10 tips for something. So we've been doing it for a while. Let's see if we keep doing it. If people like it, we'll keep doing it. If folks are like, nah, then we'll probably stop. But today, I talk about things that are going on for me. So we're getting ready to go on family vacation. It's officially summer. The kids are out of school. It's not really summer yet, but the kids are out of school. Today is one of the hottest days on record for the year so far. Like all the signs that it's summer, they're here. And we're planning our summer vacation. And for us, this summer vacation is going to be including not just our immediate family, but our extended family. And it's going to be a little bit of a generational vacation. So big group going off, and this can be challenging, right, Hillary?
Yes. Yes.
What has your experience been with vacations like this?
Well, I'm about to go on a vacation too. And I have to say, I've been doing a lot of prep, doing a lot of making sure we have things to do when we get there, like some activities for all the people who need a little extra stimulation, that we have room for downtime. And I like knowing ahead of time that I have a little schedule. I know that doesn't seem very rest and restorative, but I don't want to have to think about it when I'm there. I don't want to,
When
I don't
you're
want to
there.
sit around
Yep.
looking at each other going, what are we going to do today?
What do you want to do? No, what do you want to do?
Exactly.
And you spend more time trying to figure out what everybody's going to do. And by the time you look at it, it's dinner time. And then you start having the conversation. What do you want to eat? No, what do you want to eat? And it goes on and on.
Believe it or not, I actually use my little planner thing, and each day I have reservations I've made. I have
Yes.
foods that we're gonna have. I know what I'm gonna make on the dinners we're gonna make at home. So yeah.
I love it. Guess what, Hillary? I always knew I liked you, but now I think I've fallen deeply in love. You are my kind of people. I have not really at this point met a spreadsheet that I don't like. So you understand how absolutely enamored I am with you in this moment. So I'm going to tell you my top 10 tips for living your optimal life, even on family vacation. And I want to have you weigh in. Tell me a little bit if you think these are going to be good tips or if you have things to add. So my tip one is commit to living your optimal life on vacation. Commit to it. Just make a decision that this is what you're going to do. Because I think sometimes we go on vacation with our old mindset of taking care of everyone, and we fall into that pattern of leaving ourselves off our own list.
Yes, yes.
I see you nodding there. So I feel like you're in.
I'm in. I call it commit to the happy. Like
yes.
I'm gonna put in happy choices.
Commit to the happy. I'm writing that down. Yes. Step 2, plan ahead. Huh. It's like I was channeling you, Hillary. Learn as much as you can about the travel process and your destination ahead of time so you can do the things, everything in your power to make it a hassle-free vacation. So like you were saying, which meals are we gonna make? Which meals are we gonna go out for? It might sound to some as though we're overscheduling it, but it's not actually, because it makes sure that once you get there, it's a no-brainer. You don't have to think about it. And just because it's on the schedule doesn't mean you have to stick with the schedule. It just gives you a framework that you can work within. So I love that plan ahead. My step 3 is the second pillar of the Live Your Optimal Life house, right? It is that compassionate boundaries. We're going on family vacation, folks, and family dynamics can be tricky. We already have established roles that we play in our families, and sometimes those roles can allow our boundaries to be overstepped. Like, for example, I am the kid, my mom is the mom, and there are certain things that might not be okay with me, but I might put up with it because she's my mom. So my suggestion is, how can you let your travel companions know what you're available for and what you're not available for? How can you let folks know what you need, what you find fun, what you find fulfilling? And how can you communicate this? Because communication is important, but firmly and kindly.
Excellent. Can't say better.
Yeah, right?
I'll say one more thing, though. Also, when there's conflict, if it's not your conflict, let other people work out their own conflict and mind your own business.
Mind your own business. When it comes to conflict, I love that. And that's a part of boundaries, right? You don't have to get involved with everything that's going on. And that can be really important in families and
Yeah,
navigating.
I call it stay in your lane.
Yes, absolutely. So my step 4 is, it's okay to do the things that fill you up. I think sometimes we might defer to everybody else's needs and schedules and go and do the things they want to do and leave out the things that I want to do. For example, I like to go get a massage. My kids like to go on the water slide. And it's okay for another family member to take them on the water slide, and I can go and get my massage. So they're taken care of, they're doing what they want to do, and I also make some time for me. I love making sure that I'm also still on that list. I have as number 5, make time for you in nature. So I believe very strongly that wherever you're going on vacation, even if you're going into a city, say, for example, you're going to London on vacation, or you're going to a beach location for vacation, you can learn so much more about your destination when you take time to enjoy the local flora and fauna, of course, in a safe way. So I definitely recommend that. My thing 6 is, you don't have to do all the things. Every destination that you go to is going to have a ton of different things that you can do. You don't have to run yourself ragged trying to fit every single thing into your schedule. I feel like white space on that schedule of your vacation is so ideal. What do you think about that?
Well, I call it the blob out day.
Mm-hmm.
It's the day where we don't have to have anything planned. And if everybody just wants to sit around and read their book and relax or take naps, that's a great day to have.
Yeah. And number 7 on my list flows right into number 6, which is rest. It's okay to sleep in. It's okay not to go on that 9 a.m. tour. It's okay not to hit all the nightlife spots. It's okay not to insert the thing that you're feeling compelled to do here when your body, like you were saying earlier in your exercise that you gave us, when your body is saying to you that it needs rest, kind of listen to that.
It's not so hard. Yeah.
Yeah. And just a couple more. Number 8 is, stick to your usual self-care regimen as much as you can. I know sometimes on vacation, it might seem like it's difficult, but it might actually help you to have a better vacation. I'll give you an example. Sometimes you can Google near me and you can find, for example, a yoga class on the beach near you, or you can find a walking meditation through the jungle near you. I don't know what your vacation is. Or you could find a paddleboard experience on the lake near you. Like, just look at the things that you like to do that are for your self-care. And when you're making that schedule them in. Don't neglect your self-care when you're away on vacation.
Thank you. That's so helpful.
Yes. And then don't try to get everyone on the same schedule. I'm guilty of this, folks. I'm like, we all need to get on the bus at this time. And don't be a Davia. It's okay. Everybody can do their own thing. I think it's good to have some times where we meet up as a family and we do things together, maybe for dinner or for breakfast or whatever. But really, it's okay for everybody to do their own thing. My kids enjoy the water slide. They will be there all day given the chance. They love to play ping pong in the kids' club. I love to go to the beach. As long as they have supervision, it's fine. It's okay. Everybody can do their own thing, and then we get back together when it's time. And my last tip is breathe.
Thank you.
Breathe. What do you think about my tips?
Wow, I am so happy that you gave me these tips because I'm about to go on vacation, leaving in a couple of days, and I needed this. Thank you so much. They're all perfect and helpful.
Awesome. At the end of every show, and I can't believe it, Hillary, but we are right up on the end of the show. At the end of every show, I try to remember to pull a card. I don't always remember, but I did remember today. And so it's so funny. The card we pulled last week is a card that I've been pulling a lot. So it'll be interesting to see, based on the conversation that we have been having today about taking care of ourselves, especially for those who take care of others, it'll be interesting to see what card shows up for us today. Ooh, this one says Earth Goddess.
Ooh.
Isn't she beautiful?
Beautiful.
And it says, who you are. So I guess the Earth Goddess is who you are. This deck is from Alana Fairchild's Love Your Inner Goddess. And I've just, oh, it says love who you are. I've just been enjoying this deck for the past few months, really. So let's see what she has to say. To live the dream, we have to surrender the fantasy. This can be painful. Feels like the end when in fact it is the beginning. Once the pain passes, there's the joy of what we have yearned for coming to life. It may not be perfect as the fantasy, but it will be real and it can nourish us. We can build our appetite for life with dreams, but we cannot be fed by them. The soul requires real life experiences to become fully alive, to have experiences and grow. Fantasy that wants to become reality for you. Don't let a few gritty moments or human imperfections prevent you from experiencing the joy of heaven on earth. I don't know. What's this one saying to you?
I love what you just read, and that does speak to me. You know, you love your what is it? What does it say?
Love who you are.
Love who you are. It's about being real in the moment. Love who you are and allow yourself to be imperfect.
I love that. I love that. And I think it's important for us to love who we are when we're taking care of others. We need to really stay grounded. This Earth Goddess is a grounded goddess. Stay grounded in who we are and loving who we are.
Thank you.
Even when the others are our focus. That's what I'm taking away from this card.
That's great.
Awesome. Hillary, this has been such a pleasure hanging out with you. The very, very best. Any final words for us?
Likewise, it has been a pleasure hanging out with you too. And I really got a lot out of listening and talking together. And the final words are just allow yourself to receive all the good in your life.
Beautiful. I want to invite folks, come hang out with me and with Hillary and with 1,000 other of your best friends over in the Ladies Power Lunch Facebook group. It's a completely free and amazing community of women. And I know from you just listening in and hanging out with Hillary today that you'll agree that these women, they are top notch and they're waiting for you to connect with them. So come on over, growsmarter.com/Facebook and come meet Hillary and all our other friends. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching along with us today. Thank you to everybody who joined us over in the Ladies Power Lunch Facebook group. And I'll see you all on the next show. Bye, everyone.